Hello, 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 fam. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Sorry, I'm coming on here just a little later than expected. Um, I'm over here having technical difficulties, but thank you for being here. Hello, Unbiased. Hello, Cruise Nets. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, fam. How are you? Happy New Year's if I haven't said it to you already. Yes, 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 Unbiased. Happy New Year. Thank you, thank you. I hope all is well. Welcome to the channel. Welcome home, fam. Um, so, if you're not familiar with the channel, I'm all about health and wellness and using plant based products for your everyday needs. And I do have some great things happening over here. So, thank you for being here. Um, and I do have a whole little presentation that I would like to share. So I will be sharing my screen. Just so you know, the products that I talk about tonight have not came out just yet. So they are new and they will come out in February. So they're coming soon, but it's all about colognes and perfumes. So if you're into fragrance, which most people are, these fragrances are clean and natural, so they're not made from chemicals. Most perfumes and colognes are made from chemicals, synthetics. So these that I talk about tonight are all clean products. So, I'm all about that natural plant based living. So, why not have clean fragrance? And I'm excited to talk about these new fragrance. There's 5 different ones, and we are going to talk about them. Um, Again, these products have not come out just yet, so I'm just going to give you some teasers. I would share the website, but it's kind of pointless to go to the website right now because you can't order them. You can only look at what I'm about to show you. So I haven't actually shared the website with anyone just because you can't order it. You can't do nothing but look at it. So I might as well give you some teasers. Um, and I know most people don't want to buy a fragrance without smelling it first. So there is going to be a sample that you can get with these fragrance, and I will be ordering the sample once it's available. That way I can smell what they smell like because I don't know what the fragrance smell like. But I love essential oils, so I'm pretty sure I will like these fragrances. Plus, the bottle looks very, very nice. If you haven't seen my short, then you've missed. Um, go check out my short and you'll see, but I'll actually show you here tonight what it looks like. I'll give you some more information on the fragrance. They are clean fragrance, and yeah, that's what I'll be talking about tonight. So if you have any questions, definitely ask. Put them in the chat. But thank you for being here. I see my people are in here. So Miss V, the visionary, is up in the house. We got Unbiased. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cruise Nuts. And I believe that is everyone in the chat. So thank you for being here. I know more will come. If you can share out this live stream, would be greatly appreciated. Give this a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. And let's get into it. So I'm going to share my screen. And this probably won't go for an entire hour. I'll try to stretch it as long as possible because, over here we working on our watch hours. But I know my people got things to do on Fridays, so I'm not going to keep you, and I'm not going to stretch it for an entire hour. If I don't get to an hour, it's okay. All right, share. And I know my screen is a little different. It's smaller, so bear with it. I'm doing it so I can do vertical stream. But all right. So here we are, y'all. Oh, it's real tiny. Eesh. I didn't think it was going to be that small. Let me see if I can change up maybe that helps. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's still tiny. I'm sorry I can't make it any bigger. I thought it was gonna be a little bigger than that, but I should have not have done vertical stream. Um, I'll make a video of this as well. That way you can see it bigger, and it will just be my voice. Um, but here it is. Chef Hit Chef Hit Dice, welcome in, and thank you for sharing, Miss V. Thank you. I appreciate you. So this is what the bottles will look like. Again, there are 5 different scents when it comes to these colognes and fragrance. I'll give you each fragrant that they have, and I'll break it down to what is in them. But this is what all 5 bottles will look like. That little white strip in the middle of the bottle, that's the name. And you can't read it, but that's the name of it. And I'm a sucker for a bottle when it comes to colognes and fragrance. Um, I do still have colognes up in my closet. I have a whole collection, and I'm a sucker for bottles. So if it looks like a nice bottle, sometimes I have bought a cologne just from the look of it. And I know that's not how you should do your fragrance, but I did at one point in my life. I don't use fragrance every single day, but I definitely want to smell these because they're clean. There's no synthetics, no chemicals, and yeah, I'm excited for it. Oh, all right, so the the name of the fragrance or the line of cologne and perfume is called Wild Notes. So it's spelled a little different, WYLD, and it says here gender neutral. So basically, it's unisex. It doesn't matter what fragrance it is. Men or women or whatever you identify as can use these fragrance. So it says collection of fine fragrance that celebrates individually crafted for every person, every style, and every journey. Explore our scents and discover that the one feels authentically you. So they're unisex. Anyone can use them. Doesn't matter of the name of the scent. Anyone can use it, which I think is pretty cool. So it's 100% natural, fine fragrance. And again, if you have any questions, definitely throw it in the chat. So our fragrance are crafted 100% natural plant-based ingredients and are completely free from synthetic chemicals, phthalates, and toxins. So most colognes and fragrance or perfumes, they're chemically based, which manufacturers can put any chemical in there to make them smell good. And there is a lot of chemicals when you do that. And then when you put that on your skin, you could absorb those toxins or those chemicals that may not be so great for your health. And this is a better way to have a scent on your body without the synthetics and harmful chemicals. So I love the fact that they are clean ingredients, plant-based. So I'm really excited. Can't wait. That's the bottle again of the 5 cents. So there'll be 5 cents. Hopefully, if these are a hit, I'm pretty sure they'll make different scents and maybe even switch up the bottle. Who knows? We'll see. But again, this product comes out next month, February. So our collections dare to discover a new kind of luxury. From exotic florals to rich, earthy heart notes, each fragrance is designed to transport you to awaken the wonder within and to leave an unforgettable impression. So these are some of the scents right here. So there's Fireside Citrus. That's this first one. It says an invigorating blend of woodsy citrus notes that calls to your sense and your heart. The one in the middle is called Sweet Decadence. It's a warm, irresistible blend inspired by the altar of freshly baked pastries and the cozy riches of a nutty treat. So I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of sweet scents in that, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking maybe like vanilla or something like that. And then there's Timeless Floral. So this is going to be very floral. It says a regal yet grounding fragrance that invites you to immerse yourself in the beauty of a lush English garden. Never been to an English garden, but I'm pretty sure this has a lot of floral notes in it, just for the name Timeless Floral. And hello. Welcome in. LLC, hey. Hit Chef Hit Dice. I don't know why I have trouble saying that. I always mix it up. But everyone's speaking to each other in the chat. So thank you. And if you're not connected with someone in the chat, go ahead and connect. We are all family here and we can help each other with each other's channel, or if you're just support each other. So why Wild Notes? It gives you 3 reasons on why you should choose these essential oil or fragrance. They do have essential oils in them, but for the first one, it says 100% natural. So our fine ingredients are free from and crafted using responsible sourced natural ingredients. So from the farm with the essential oils, there's no pesticides, there's no chemicals sprayed onto the crops, and that's a great thing. And I forgot to mention, this is a sister company to the business that I already have. So basically, they branched off from the company. So I'm with Young Living with the essential oils and plant-based products, but they decided to do fragrance, and it's a little different from essential oils. So yes, essential oils do smell good and they're plant-based, but with this, they decided to make colognes and perfumes, and I'm really glad they got into this side of the business because fragrance and colognes everyone uses, everyone's familiar with them, and most people know that they are chemical based, but now you have clean products with colognes and perfumes, and they're unisex. So it doesn't matter who's using them, anyone can use them, which is a great thing. So 100% natural, sustainable values. So it says 1% of every bottle sold goes to our give back program, which help restores and protects our planet. So with Young Living, they always give back to growing their farms or reaching out to other communities around the world that are in poverty. So with this, they always support around. It's not just like take your money, and it just goes to the company. They spread it, and I love that about the company is because they're not just a one note company, if that makes sense. And then it says inspiring scents. So each fragrance is designed to transport you to nature's most captivating corners, inspired connections, and leave a lasting impression. So I really can't wait to smell these because I know what essential oils that I use they do transport me to around the world because the oils come from around the world. It's not just from America. It's not just from like South America or Europe. It's everywhere. So I love the fact that they have that. Um, and I'm really excited to try these colognes and perfumes, these fragrance. All right, so they do have a promise. It's called Wild Promise, and again, it's spelled a little different. So WYLD, and this is their promise. Every note is a commitment to nature. So it says, discover the untamed beauty of nature. With wild notes, you'll experience fragrance crafted with a deep commitment to purity and the planet. Each note reflects the vibrant, untamed beauty of nature, brought to life through farming practices that restore, protect, and honor the earth with all share. And honor the earth we all share. Indulge in your favorite Wild Notes fragrance, knowing that every ingredient is given in soil that is nurtured to its fullest potential. No guilt, only nature's pure goodness. Love it. Love, love, love it. And I'm so glad that it's like chemically chemical free, like no harmful chemicals in this. And this is also another reason why I don't use fragrance or colognes on a regular basis, just for the simple fact because they are so chemically based and heavy. Um, anytime I mentioned in the beginning, I do have colognes, but I don't spray them on my body. That way I don't absorb it into my skin, because whatever you put on your skin you absorb. And if it's colognes, perfumes, the makeup you may be wearing, the products on a daily basis that you're using, you put that on your skin, you're going to absorb it. The chemicals that you clean your home with, it's all a part of that. So if you're touching it, you're absorbing it. And when I use colognes, I usually spray it on my clothing, and I spray it in the air and then let it fall for like 2, 3 seconds. And then I walk through it. So it's not like directly on my skin, it's more on my clothes. And that's how I wear my cologne. Most people will spray it on their necks, their wrists, their forearm. And when you do that, you're absorbing all those chemicals that you have in those products. So this is a better way to use fragrance. And I'm so glad that this is here now. So, so glad. So it says, I'm going to stop real quick because I got to drink some water. And thank you, everyone, for still being here. I appreciate you. So it says, we are explorers and scent seekers. So what does that mean? Exploring wild botanicals. We travel the world to uncover the freshest, most fragrant botanicals, emerging ourselves in diverse and vibrant ecosystems across continents. So they're around the world. They are around the world, gathering these different ingredients to make the fragrance. It says regenerative farming. Regenerative farming. Our farms and partner farms embrace regenerative farming practices, working in harmony with the land to enhance soil health, body diversity, and economic system resilience. Basically, that's saying to me, their farms and partner farms, um, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain that. how they grow their crops and things in that nature is a more natural way. So again, like I said, they don't spray pesticides and things like that onto the crops, which is a great thing because most farming, well, I don't know all about farming, but I want to say most farms or some farms, we'll go with some farms, spray things onto their crops just so they can harvest them a more full harvest instead of losing some of their crops when farming. So, with the farms that Young Living has and the partner farms, they have strict testing that they will not spray chemicals and things like that onto the crops, which in returns give richer soil and things like that. It also says sustainable sourcing. So we responsibly source unique ingredients from the wild, ensuring that the habitats we cherish remain protected and thriving. So they're not just going to take from the land and leave it unplenished. They are going to give back to the habitat. So I also think that's a great thing too. And then at the bottom of it, it says, go beyond ordinary. So it says the fragrance industry is often shrouded in scents, filled with toxins and relevant on synthetic ingredients that comprom. It's so small on my computer. It's really tiny for you guys. Synthetic ingredients that compromise both health and the environment. Wild Notes is here to redefine what's possible, provide that fine fragrance can be 100% natural, luxurious, and completely transparent. Every note in our collection is a testament to the purity and beauty of nature, crafted for those who demand more from the products they use. Read on to learn about our standards. So, sounds really, really great to me. I'm glad that they're way more transparent than most companies because a lot of companies don't tell you full ingredients of what they're putting into their products. And if you ever look at your colognes or perfumes, there's not a bunch of listed ingredients. Um, and that's because you can get away with just putting fragrance on there. You can give some ingredients, but you don't have to list everything. So um, I'm really, really great that this company is going to be listing a lot of their ingredients. So it says wildly different. And it says we are redefining fine fragrance with a commitment to purity, integrity, and your safety. So it breaks it down into some categories. So it says 100% natural, and it says formulated without synthetics, chemicals, or hormone disrupting toxins. So Wild Notes has a check mark next to it, and then it says other brands which do not. Which is pretty great. And that's another thing that I didn't mention, but a lot of products you may use on a daily basis, whether it's fragrance or other products, they can disrupt your hormones. And when that happens, your moods are different, your eating habits are different, and a lot of that can stem from like the cologne and perfume that you're using or the products that you may be using in your home. They can disrupt your hormones, which is not a great thing for your health at all. So I'm glad they have mentioned that because it brought me to bring that up. So Another topic it says here is organic alcohol, formulated with organic, non-denatured sugarcane alcohol. So um, this comes from sugarcane alcohol. Most colognes and perfumes have some kind of synthetic alcohol based. Some are like oil based, but they do contain alcohol in them. But with this fragrance, it's all natural. So the alcohol is from sugarcane, which is a great thing, and it's organic alcohol. Hello, Lucy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We're just talking about new colognes and perfumes that are coming out next month. So I'm just talking about the difference between these and other colognes and perfumes that most people may be using. I know a lot of people love to use Bath and Body Works. I was definitely a Bath and Body Works when it came to a certain candle, and when I learned that there are so many ingredients in these products that we use on a daily that are not great for our health, I had to switch it up. So I stopped using Bath and Body Works. I stopped using their cologne or they have a lot of products now. At first, Bath and Body Works was like um, some sprays, mostly for women, and candles. But now they have whole different lines for men and women. And every time I walk by a Bath and Body Works, there are so many scents and fragrance in there that it just gives me a banging headache. Like it's like my head starts throbbing as soon as I get close to them. And that's because of those synthetic scents. And because I haven't been using those for more than 3 years now, um, it just affects me differently. So um, when you stop using those harmful chemicals, your body adjusts to natural. And then when you smell those synthetics, it's like, it's sometimes I gotta hold my breath when I go past the cleaning aisle because of all those scents and fragrances. Um, but yeah. All right, so there's some more categories. So it's regenerative farming, um, sustainable source from the wild, or farms practicing regenerative agriculture. So this checks the mark, and other brands don't. Ingredients transparency, committed to full ingredient transparency. We proudly disclose every ingredient in our fragrance, which is a great thing. And it has a check mark next to Wild Notes, and the other brands do not. This is vegan and cruelty free. So our fragrance are crafted without animal derived ingredients and never tested on animals, which is a great thing because you don't want to be cruel to animals when you're making something and try those chemicals on an animal. So this has a check mark. Other brands do not. So I found this really great information right here. Um, Checks all the boxes for me. This is one of the scents. So the price is pricey. You get 50 ml. So I can't really think of something that would compare to this, but I've seen colognes and perfumes for way more than this. Um, the most I've seen, which is I can't even think of the name of it, but it's like a $400 cologne. This one is 120, so all the colognes will be 120, or perfumes. This one's called Smoky Ember. So it says for this one, this bold, enveloping, and irresistible complex fragrance is a journey through woodsy and sun drenched landscapes. Bright citrus and fruity notes open the scent, deepen, deepens by fir balms and earthy woods, delight jasmine and creamy vanilla, at a suitable sweetness add 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 a suitable sweetness, crafted crafting a fragrance that is both powerful and soothing, infused with black spruce, clary sage, and juniper oils from our farms. This fragrance captures nature's raw beauty and strength. So smoky embers is what this one's called. And I know it's going to be different from just being essential oils mixed into this bottle. Yes, they are from essential oils, but I know it's going to smell different because they wouldn't just call this cologne or perfume. They're made a little different. So I'm excited for this. I'm so excited. Smoky Embers sounds great. Um, and then let me click on my next one. So these are the notes. It says fragrant notes involve over time, crafting a dynamic sensory experience. Top notes are the initial impression. So this is what you would smell first when you're talking about top notes. As soon as you smell this scent, this is what you're gonna smell first. Um, Often light, fresh, or citrusy, they evaporate quickly within the first 15 to 30 minutes. Mild notes emerge as the top notes fade, forming the fragrance core with richer floral, spicy, or herby scents that linger for a few hours. Finally, base note. So this is what you would smell last. Um, Base notes provide depth and longevity, anchoring the fragrance with warm, woodsy, musky aroma that develop fully as the fragrance settles, lasting for hours, even days. The progression ensures a fragrance telling a story, revealing its complex layer by layer. So again, top notes is what you smell first. And the top notes for this fragrant is lemon and juniper. The middle notes for is jasmine and clary sage. That's what you would smell after the top note has kind of like faded away. So you would smell jasmine and clary sage, and then the base note would be cypress and black spruce, and that's what you would smell very, very, very last. So it says lemon, bright, zesty, uplifting citrus. So I definitely want to have that one. The next one is called Fireside Citrus. Fireside Citrus. Again, it's the same type of bottle, but in the middle, that white strip on the bottle, that's the name. I know you can't really read it there, but that's what it says, is Fireside Citrus. So an invigorating blend of woodsy citrus notes that calls to your senses and your heart. Sparking citrus and pink pepper bring a bright, untamed energy, while sandalwood, patchouli, and cypress add earthy depths. Note of neurally. I'm not sure how to say that. Notes of neurally. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bergamot and vanilla radiate quite elegance. Infused with juniper, lavender, and palo santo from our farms, this fragrance captures this essence of nature's variety. So again, it's the same amount, 50 mLs, same price point, 120. So fragrance, the notes. These are the notes for that fragrance. So it says fragrant notes evolve over time, creating a dynamic sensory experience. Top notes are the initial impression, over often light, fresh, and citrusy. They evaporate quickly within 15 to 30 minutes. Mid notes emerge as the top notes fade, forming the fragrance core with richer floral, spicy, or herbal scents that linger for a few hours. Finally, the base note provides depth and longevity, anchoring the fragrance with warm, woodsy, or musk aroma that develop fully as the fragrance settles, lasting for hours or even days. The progression ensures a fragrance telling a story, revealing its complexity layer by layer. So it says bergamot and it says bright, fresh citrus elegance. So the top notes bergamot. If you've ever smelt bergamot essential oil, um, see you on your next live. About to okay. Enjoy dinner. Appreciate you, fam, for being here. I appreciate you. Enjoy, enjoy. So the top notes for this one is called bergamot and mandarin. So if you've ever smelled bergamot, it has like a citrus, woodsy smell to it. Bergamot is one of my favorite essential oils because if there's an oil that I do not like, I will mix it with bergamot, and then after 2 or 3 weeks, I will get used to the scent, and then I can use that oil that I'm mixing it with by itself. So frankincense essential oil was one of those oils that I did not like when I first smelt it because it was just so pungent. And there was a few other oils that I did not like. So I mixed it with bergamot, and after 2, 3 weeks of mixing it, I got used to it, and then I'm able to use it by itself. So bergamot smells really good. I love bergamot. Mandarin smells like citrus, a citrus fruit. Um, Neurally, I hope I'm saying it right. Mid notes and rosemary. Those are two um, mid notes. I'm not sure what the neurally would smell like because I've never smelled that one. I don't think on its own. I don't even think I have that oil. Um, and then the base note smells like sandalwood and Palo Santo. I've smelled both of these. I have both of them. They're sandalwood is a woodsy type smell, and Palo Santo has like more of a floral scent to it, but it's kind of like earthy too. It's like an earthy floral scent, which I don't mind either one of these, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna smell great. All right, so we got rugged wilderness. Um, the rugged wilderness, same size, 50 ml, same price point, 120. It's an aromatic journey through the fields of a Rocky Mountain farm, balancing sweet herbal freshness with earthy richness. Lavender mingles with warm hay and gentle citric resin, while crisp bergamot adds a refreshing opening, clary sage, and a hint of vanilla, bringing subtle sweetness. Grounded by the herbal depths of vetiver, infused with clary sage, blue eucalyptus, juniper, and lavender oils from our farms, this fragrance captures the rugged beauty and quiet, quiet strength, the Rockies. So this is called Rugged Wilderness. Um, and I'm not going to read this whole thing again because it's repeating itself. But the top notes for this one is lavender and bergamot. I've actually never mixed lavender and bergamot, so I'm going to mix that tonight and see what it smells like. But we're going to see what that's about because that sounds amazing. Lavender and bergamot. Sounds very relaxing. The mint notes is clary sage and hay. I'm not sure what hay is because I've never heard of that. Um, so it's clary sage and hay for the mid notes. Base note is benzene, and patchouli. Not sure what benzyme is. I have to do some research on that one too. But those are the base notes. So that is the rugged. What was it called? Rugged Wilderness. This next one is called Sweet Decadence. So this is probably gonna smell dreamy. Is what it's giving me. So same size, same price point. It's a decadence delight for the senses. This fragrance is warm, irresistible blend inspired by the altars of freshly baked pastries and the cozy richness of a nutty treat, opening with the soft nuttiness of pistachio and creamy coconut. Its layers in the smooth sweetness of Madagascar vanilla and a hint of orange zest for brightness. Notes of rose and tonka bean add a floral depth, while clary sage and lavender from our farms bring an earthy freshness, gently balancing the fragrance. Sweet altar. Hello, hello, hello. Grace, hello. How are you? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I hope all is well. Happy New Year. I have been in some of your lives, just so you know. I just come in there late and I don't want to like interrupt, but you're usually working out. And the last one I seen you were working out with, um, I don't know if she was like your sister or just a friend, but you were working out with someone, a lady. And I was like, okay. Oh, you still working? Still working, still at it. Okay, now. Well, thank you for joining. I hope work is going well for you. And thank you for being here. Oh no, my battery's about to die, y'all. I gotta get through this before my computer cuts out. It's pretty low. Um, so we're just talking about colognes and and perfumes that are coming out next month. This is a sister company to the um, business that I already have. So if you're into colognes and perfumes, this is perfect for anyone. Hello, Chef Fine as Wine. Welcome in, fam. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Um, you probably just heard what I said. So we're talking about the different colognes and perfumes that are coming out next month. So if you choose to, you can actually order these or get the sample, because that's what I'll do first to see what I like first, because it can't be spending 120 on a bottle that I may or may not like. So I'm going to get the sample first. And you get to get all 5 samples when you order the sample, and you can see what you like and what you don't. But I'm pretty sure you'll like them all. They are unisex, so anyone can use these. Doesn't matter of your gender or what you identify as, but they're clean without the synthetics, the chemicals. They're all clean. So that is what I love about colognes and perfumes that are clean, and can't wait for these. So this one that we're talking about is Sweet Decadence, and I'm excited. So I'm not going to share the website just yet because you can't order them. You can't order them until next month. So that's why I'm doing it a little different here. But once they are available to buy, I will definitely throw out that link. And this is a sister company to the company that I am with. So I'll talk about it more as soon as I'm done talking about these fragrance. But great questions, great questions. Thank you for the questions. Love it, love it, love it. But they will drop in February. So if you want clean fragrance, here's the place to be. And the only reason why I'm not sharing the website is because you can't order them. You can't do nothing with the website. So before I start sharing the website, I want to give you information about it. So that's why it's clipped like this. So you can learn a little bit about it. So with which one are we talking about? Sweet Decadence. These are the notes that are in this product. So it's bright, juicy citrus burst. So the top notes mean you're going to smell this first. So it has orange and lavender in it. That's what you're going to smell first. After 15 to 30 minutes of it being on you, or you spraying it, it will dissipate. And the next notes you'll smell is coconut and rose. So those are called the mid notes. And then after a few hours of smelling the coconut and rose, it will dissipate and you will start smelling tonka and vanilla. I'm not sure what tonka is, but that's the base notes of this. And you will smell these longer than any of the other scents. So vanilla and tonka. I'm gonna have to figure out what tonka is. But that is Sweet Decadence. And I believe this is the floral. Um, and again, it's 50 ml, so that's the size of the bottle. So it's not very big, but there's nothing really I can compare to on how big it is. But it's not a very big bottle. The price point is again 120, so all the colognes and perfumes will be 120. It says a regal yet grounding fragrance that invites you to immerse yourself in the beauty of lush English garden. Jasmine, tonka bean, and vanilla create a rich textured aroma, while soothing lavender adds the warmth of sunlit blossoms. Earthy vetiver, patchouli, and sandalwood bring depth and ulcer. Infused with clary sage, juniper, and lavender oils from our farms, this fragrance leaves a trail of elegance with every spritz. So that is timeless floral, is what it's called. So it has all the floral notes in it. Um, the top notes for this one is gnarly, black curd buds. So I'm not sure what either one of these would smell like. Um, so I'm not sure what that is. I'm sure it's some kind of floral scents. The mid notes is jasmine and geranium. Both of those, I do know what they smell like. Geranium, I feel like that one smells pretty strong. Um, but floral notes to me are pretty strong. So this is going to smell very much floral. And then the base note is tonka and sandalwood. So again, I don't know what tonka smells like, but sandalwood has a earthy like smell to it. So mixed with all of this, I'm pretty sure it's going to smell amazing. Cannot wait for it. And yeah, that was my last one with the fragrance. So I'm just going to go back real quick. That was actually my last slide as well. So if you have any questions, now's a great time to ask. Um, but these are clean, plant-based fragrance. So if you're looking for new and clean fragrance, this is the place to be. The brand is called Wild Notes, um, and everything is natural and plant-based. So there's no synthetic fragrance or chemicals in these products, which is a great thing. These will drop next month in February. Um, and I thought I had one more to show. I guess I didn't bring it. I thought I had one more, y'all, to share with you, but it was the sample pack. So there is a set of those. Um, you get all 5 fragrance for a price point of $50, which is really good because you pay like $10 for each scent, and then you can see which ones you like, which ones you don't. Again, they are unisex, and I'm really excited for it. So that's how I will start, is by ordering the sample. The sample, you have to get the sample just to see what it's going to smell like, because I don't know if you are a person who just buys fragrance and colognes without smelling them. I definitely like the bottle. So for that point, I will definitely get these colognes. But I do want the sample first. So I'm going to order the sample first, and you get all 5 scents. And then you can pick and choose of what you like. Eventually, I will get all the colognes and perfumes. Just so I can have them, but they are unisex, so I will definitely be using them. And I'll probably get 2 sets of each bottle, one to have in person for my in-person events, because I do like to do in-person events with my business and showcase it and let people smell it. But I also want it for myself. So to get all 5 of these, it's going to be $600, and that's a lot. So I don't want to spend that right away, but I can also, because I have a business, have it as a tax write-off because it's for my business. So I'm really excited for these fragrance and colognes. Again, I've seen colognes up to $400. I'm pretty sure there are some colognes that are more than $400. And ladies or gentlemen, if you know of any expensive colognes, what's the most you've ever paid for? Because for me, the most I've ever paid for a cologne is $100. So this is right around in my area, but I've seen colognes cost a pretty penny. So I'm excited for these, especially that they're clean ingredients and they tell you what is actually in them, and it's all natural. So really, really great. Um, but if you have any questions, that was a great time to ask, because my computer's gonna die and I don't have the charger here in front of me. So I think I've been on here for about an hour. Yeah, it's been almost an hour. And I'm trying to stop sharing my screen. Bam. Okay, we stopped sharing. Probably 75 to 80 for me and my lotions. Okay, so it's pretty high, but it makes sense. And not everyone's willing to spend that type of money on a fragrance. And when you do, you're gonna hold on to it for quite some time. You're not gonna um, use it in like a month or two for that $600 bottle of cologne or perfume. You're going to savor it and use it very sparingly, maybe one spray at a time, because it's so expensive, or you don't need a lot because of it being so potent, so strong that you don't need more than one spray. Um, but yeah, that's all I got for you for tonight. If you have any questions, definitely let me know, whether it's in the comment section. I'm also on Instagram, so if you want to message me directly, you could. Um, but this was basically a little teaser to get you ready for next month. Also, next month is Valentine's Day, so I don't know if anyone celebrates that, but it would be perfect for that time. To get a cologne or perfume. I'm not sure if there will be any discounts, because this will be a sister company to the company that I already work with. So that's with Young Living that I'm with. I'm a brand partner with them, but this is a sister company that they decided to do and venture into fragrance and colognes.